Happy Thursday. I wanted to reach out and follow up on some of the feedback that I received yesterday. I think I have covered most of the concerns, but if in this announcement you don't see an answer to what your kind of muddiest point was, please send me an email today if possible so that I can try to get you the information that you need. So I thought this was best to go in a short little video announcement to show you where everything is that I have put to try to help you. So first off, we have the table of contents. You will need to put this on the very top of your concept maps when you turn them in next week. And here is what it looks like. So this will be the first page with your name on it, and this shows you how everything is scored. Remember, these concept maps are yours. I'm scoring that you have content in each of the areas. So I'm not particular about what that content looks like because that is expected to be different from students to student. If you maybe yourself have had history of depression with yourself or your family, you may know a lot about the meds and a lot about the treatments. So you may be very brief there where another student may need to be very in-depth. But it's not enough to just say, I know this. You need to have some sort of either drug classes, content to just let me know that you are aware of it. And so as long as you've got something that addresses, it at minimum 2 to 3 bullet points for each box, but it may be necessary to go much greater in depth. So contact me if you have any questions. This is something new that I'm going to show you about here in just a moment, but a lot of people seem to have a need for this information. So I'll try to give you something on that. This is the test taking tips that I have this document in the course. And so you'll see here are some general test taking tips. I know a lot of times students will see documents like this and they just kind of like, oh yeah, I know it. I've had lots of tests in my lifetime. Remember, NCLEX style questions are completely different from tests that you may have taken in science classes, statistics classes. Those are very much black and white test questions, where NCLEX test questions go into more application analysis. So it's real important that you follow some of these test taking tips. And so this is kind of, most good test takers on these type of test questions, it's about 60 seconds per question, no more than 2 minutes. By 2 minutes, you either don't know it and you need to select an answer and move on. So somewhere around 1 to 2 minutes per test question. Always move forward. We try to, on my test, I try to not allow backtracking, but break yourself of that habit. Never look back, never change a question. I put some information here because on exam 2, there will be some questions that require therapeutic communication. So this is helpful. And then you can read through the rest of these on your own and contact me if you have any questions. On the back of this, just because I want you to kind of have an understanding on how your comprehensive HESI that you'll take at the end of the program and NCLEX, kind of that weight that they give psych mental health. And so you'll see here under psychosocial integrity, it's 6 to 12% of NCLEX. And this actually comes from the 2023 NCLEX test blueprint that you can access at NCSBN. There also is some psych that may follow here on a little bit under health promotion and maintenance. But then I did actually pull from, this is they provide it to students that will be taking NCLEX and educators to kind of show. So for that kind of part of the NCLEX exam, what does that cover? So for health promotion and maintenance, that's 6 to 12%, this is the type of information that NCLEX will cover. For psychosocial integrity, which is a lot of this mental health class, what type of content will be on the NCLEX? And so you can see that information there. And you'll see a lot of it is looking for nonverbal cues, therapeutic communication, providing support and education. So I thought that might be helpful. Please print it out and you'll see there are points for that on your table of contents for those participation points. The next thing I wanted to show you is information that I put, again, if you go back to week 4 to 6, I had a lot of requests for test taking tips. A few of you really specifically wanted test taking tips for Next Gen. So I'm going to be putting something up on that. I'm going to try to do something in a video format. And then in the videos, I have put therapeutic communication. Each of the disorders have a video. There's some treatments here. John's story that we used in class. Okay, let's go back to our week 4 to 6 folder. The other thing I put up here is the PowerPoint that we used yesterday. And this PowerPoint, because I got some good feedback from students, a lot of students did enjoy this. So it starts with the content that we covered yesterday, but why I wanted to pull this up was to show everyone that it goes all the way. After you get through the eating disorders, it's going to pick back up with schizophrenia, bipolar. We've got anxiety, depression. So for those of you that enjoy looking at PowerPoint slides, these are up here for you. So hopefully these slides, along with the videos, you'll find beneficial. And again, that's totally optional. If you're not an audiovisual learner, keep doing what you're doing. So that's everything that's located here. I had other feedback on, just wanting to practice before a test. So don't forget that you can go into your EAQs. This is the EAQs here, and you'll see for the chapters that this is over, set up some HESI EAQs to review the content. And then also in your HESI case studies for this course, I have a lot of case studies that are open for you to review. So you are welcome to look at those and use those to check your understanding of the material. So I hope this was helpful. Email me if you have any questions. Try to email me Thursday or Friday morning so that I can get the information that you need to you prior to the weekend. Have a great day and let me know how I can help you.